Niklas Zeller from Viselio. Niklas, take the stage.
Hi, my name is Niklas. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Viselio, and today I'm going to speak about the probably most boring topic in travel, and that's visas. Getting a visa today is very painful. It means getting involved with a very outdated government paper process with very complex and ever-changing requirements, and you can spend quite a lot of time on it, but still, in order to travel to certain destinations, getting a visa is a requirement. There are companies today who are trying to solve this problem, but they're not very good at it. So what they do is they sell you a pure courier service. They're leaving the filling of all the forms completely up to you. They charge a lot of money for this service. So to explain you quickly the complexity of getting a Russian visa, for a Schengen citizen, this takes an average 3 to 8 hours. And it's not so much about getting the visa from the consulate, it's more about getting all the documents in order to apply for the visa. So, for example, you need to get an invitation from a licensed Russian tour operator in Cyrillic. You need to get health insurance confirmation from a licensed health insurance provider. You need to fill a visa application form on the Russian government website, and so on and so on. And only once you have all of that correctly filled, you can go and apply for a visa. We at Viselio do all of that in just 7 minutes. How do we do that? So we do that by taking and aggregating all the data that's already around about the traveler and his trip. And our system automatically generates all the documents required for the visa application. All that's left for the traveler to do is to print, sign the documents, and send them to us or one of our logistic providers, and we will go and obtain the visa for him. Who are our clients? So we rely on 4 different sales channels. So on one hand, we have the business travel, where we're working with TMCs and large and mid-sized companies directly. We've built several tools for them. And then we're working with the tourism, where we're working with travel agencies, big and small, tour operators, and I also firmly believe that our solution is a very interesting ancillary opportunity for airlines, cruise lines, OTAs, and the like. Then we have the whole B2C segment. It's not our main channel with SEM and SEO. Most importantly, the tech enablers, so those are all the travel systems, all the integrations where we can grab data in order to fill the application forms. Visas are highly attractive, so in average, we charge $88 for our services of getting the visas, and you make $20 in ancillary sales. So this is, for example, advanced processing times. You can upload your picture, etc., giving us an average basket of $108. And I firmly believe that we can grow this ancillary share even further in the next few months. 2 reasons for that. First of all, we know more than anybody else about the traveler. Secondly, we are really the hub of trust for the traveler, so they trust us with their passport and their trip at the end of the day. Visa services are a huge market, so in Europe alone, more than 40 million visas are issued annually. Worldwide, it's more than 150 million physical visas, and visas are not going to go away, so governments will always want to know who is visiting their country and want to have as much data as possible about the traveler. What about our roadmap? So currently our service is available in Europe only, so we are operating in Germany, Switzerland, Austria, and France. We will start by the end of November in the UK, and we will open up 4 more European markets in Q1 next year, and we would like to make our way to the US mid-next year. This is on the origin front, and then on the destination front, we usually start with the most popular destinations. So in Europe, that's usually China, India, and Russia. And then over time, we are adding more destinations as the market matures. So currently in Switzerland, we're offering visas to 73 destinations. We're building that up over time. The other factor as well are the electronic visas that we're going to make available by the end of this year. So this means the US ESTA, for example, Canadian ETA, etc., where we can provide an additional service. Our team comprises experts in travel, in logistics, in visa services, and I firmly believe that we can grow this together to a global company. We are currently looking for partnerships. Very interested to partner up with multiplicators, tech providers, and we're currently raising money. We're currently raising $1.5 million. So come speak with me afterwards. I would be glad to talk to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Niklas. Over to the Dragon's Den.
Let's start with this one. So, question for you. So, this is an innovation summit, right?
Yes.
So, I'd love to challenge your assertion that this is innovation, because at the point that I sign the paperwork, I still have to put in my passport, mail it. You have the physical courier running around. You have to mail it back to me. So, the only thing that you're doing is you're attempting to collect the required documents in some sort of more efficient way than having me just print stuff that's already in my inbox. How is that an innovation?
So we are automating the whole visa application before. So you get from us all you need in just 7 minutes, so you spend less time. And because we control the data quality...
Well, you don't streamline me getting a photo taken.
Sorry?
You don't streamline me getting a passport picture taken.
Yes, of course, you can upload the picture you already have, and we will print it for you. So you save yourself a trip to the photo booth, for example. We get for you the employment, the letter from your employer. You just need to fill the gaps, basically. You get that from us. You get your invitation from us. You get your health insurance from us.
How do I get my health insurance from you?
Well, we do it for you. So we, in Switzerland, for example, it's free. How to say that in English? We do a health insurance on behalf of the traveler, and this is included in our service fee. So just to reduce the friction, practically, of you calling your insurance, getting the right letter, it's all automated. You get all of that from us.
So having just applied for a visa for Ghana, which is a huge pain,
yes.
It's absolutely terrible. But it feels like you're missing kind of the last mile almost. Like, isn't there an interface or something where the consulate or the embassy can actually process what you're doing automatically and make this whole process faster and less painful?
That would be the next step. But getting governments on board will take a lot of time. But we certainly see that as a next step. But right now, we are automating everything before that. And yeah,
So India still needs my passport to put their visa into the passport?
Yes.
That doesn't stop, right?
That doesn't stop.
Okay.
This is how it is, but we can make everything before that, we can simplify for you.
And you said something a little spooky. I'll channel my inner Eric Blatchford. You said, we know more about the traveler, and so we're going to be able to sell ancillary services.
Yeah.
But in light of GDPR and privacy, can you really merchandise and monetize that?
Yes, of course.
How'd I do, Eric? Thank you. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. There you go.
So this is a very big deal in business travel. Corporations spend a ton of money and a ton of resources getting all of their visa and passports set up. So I'm curious if you're going to be developing any other products for corporate travel programs, like CRM integration for workforce management.
Exactly. So we're currently working on that. Our prime use case is profiling. So that you can reuse your data, that the employer can see which one of their employees has a valid visa for which country, so that they can send, for example, a technician to Azerbaijan to fix a machine.
Thank you very much, Niklas.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Niklas.